Please don't crash now. Ay, 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 ay. Seriously, why are you doing this to me today? Okay. Hopefully, we won't be crashing again. Nobody's got time for this. Ay, 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 ay. Hey man, how's it going? I'm having so much fun today with things going wrong. It is the best. Why is this not working as well? Just let me figure out the followers goal thing is looking all wrong. Obviously. Can't have everything working, can we? Is it working? Is it even working? What? Oh, why is this? What is happening today? Oh, yeah, I've got rid of the chat window because it just looks like chaos. And we can have that. So, okay, this isn't working. This is great start. This is just immensely satisfying. Okay, is it published though? What is happening? Jesus. I am going to be very annoyed in 2 seconds. What's happening here? Why is this not updated? Why is this not working? What is happening today? Jesus. 1 second. Sorry. Flippin'. Ah. This. I am just going to remove this, I think. home screen. Right. So this is. Oh, okay. What is going on today, for 1 second, please. Okay, right. Let's crack on with this. Hopefully, it will start working now and stop being a potato. I like how I can just. What is. Yeah. Yeah, I need to redo a few things again today, I think. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna do stuff because otherwise I'm annoyed. And nobody needs that. Okay. Let's do stuff. Let's hope it works now. Let's hope it doesn't crash again. Is it? Oh. Right. I'm just gonna go to the end and get some stuff that I wanted to get. Okay. So how are you today? Yeah. Is everything even running? Okay. Right. So, what I was going to say is go to the flipping heck and to get some chorus fruit. Building. Temp out the storage. Why is it not? Okay. Where's that? There it is. You know what I like the most is that I just typed 2 messages in and nothing's showing up. What? Swear to God. Okay. Oh, of course I didn't take the redstone torch with. Anyway, yeah, let's try to make things work. Is the chat even working? Okay, so like I said earlier, ay, 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 ay. Okay. Try here. This world desperately needs. Okay. And anyway, how are you, Wally? Are you okay? I still don't know if it's Wally or Valley. I probably pronounced it wrong. Why is this still showing us starting instead of showing the actual stream? Bro, come on, stop. Okay. Today is not a good day. Okay, I think hopefully this is the end. And oh, why are you doing this? Puff. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. Right. Oh, apparently it's connected, but it isn't because nothing's happening. I think it's just going to be a regular Monday thing, having issues with stream. quick little trip. I think there is a torch missing about halfway through this thing. But we will see. Ow! Okay. Okie dokie. Well. Anyway, while we're going to the end, we're going to try and get some chorus fruit that we can hopefully stick in the smelter, and then should be able to turn it into end rods at some point in the near future. That. Where's the showing us a different color now? Going to be one of those days. It really feels like it's going to be one of those days. Ah, yeah. Okay, never mind. Today we can try to use what happens to There's the things that we need. Hopefully we can get it quite quickly. Along here, fluffing around. Does anyone know if those can be replanted outside of the end, or is it end specific? So we'll quickly collect some of the fruity. Oh, actually, the drop rate isn't terrible. So there's plenty of the chorus trees around. It's a bit like chopping down bamboo, isn't it? Hit the choppy. Not too long after that, receive a nice steady supply of the chorus fruit. This one. This one. Quite like the music. It's very soothing. Thanks. Should be enough. If need be, always come back and get some more. Feel like we really need to try and rebuild today because I want to have something built up. Too long without building anything worthwhile in this world. So it needs changing. Super quick and just begin. And now we can slowly head back. Okay. Being difficult. Things seem to be slowly happening now. So we can round, get back to what we need to do. Not really. It's nothing that can't be fixed. Let's go. Go. This again. Cool. Can someone say something, please? Please say something. I don't really know what's going on. But we have returned to that. Where we started from. Is that where I put the minecarts? It is. Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. 'Cause I was. Right. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's night. Good. Let's get some sleep and then we can start with the building. Well, destroying and then building. Can't believe I spent all of Friday building this. So it's very rewarding. I suppose it could have been worse. It's not the end of the world. It gives us something to do. Save the drowned. So there's this indie game called Dave the Diver, and it's pretty fun. I enjoyed playing it a while ago. So, as a kind of a little tribute to Dave, who is a diver, I'm calling all the drowned Dave. I don't really remember if you drowned. I don't think. But my memories, as you have probably noticed in the past few weeks, when I was streaming, my memory is a bit of a special place. So, yeah. Anyway, we're gonna collect all those lovely blocks that we've just dug up. I'm not gonna do it all at once. I'll just do it in like little bursts every so many minutes. Like maybe every hour or so. I'll just pop in the water, get rid of a few layers of the dirt that I've built up, and then I'll get back to building the storage. Like I've said many times, I would really like to make some progress on that. And this week, it's been too long, and I think not having anything built up is really hurting us. Need to work on that a little bit. Okay, let's take this away. Good. Not this shit. And get rid of what was supposed to be the arch. Need to dig up all that end stone as well. It's been a little bit of a fail, really, but we can figure this out. Okay, the important thing is that microphone is working. For a minute, I started thinking this could be an issue as well. Cool. That's okay. Gonna get rid of this a little bit. Which is a shame. I mean, we're gonna use arches at some point. It's just this is not. A little bit still. Collect all the stuff that we chopped down. Collect the scaffolding. Go and trade for some redstone. And we're back at it. try to stick the chat in the webcam window. Figure out something. This is the block road. Okay, now we need to get rid of this, chop down the other part, remove the end stone, and then we can. This is ridiculous. Seriously. Kind of had a feeling when I started building this that this is gonna be too big. But you live and learn. It's definitely a lesson for the future. To maybe have a little look-see in creative mode on a copy of the world. If the thing I'm trying to build isn't too ridiculous. Because all that we've achieved now was we've wasted a lot of time. We've wasted pretty much half a day of building. And we've got nothing to show for it. So that's not super handy. It's this, but that's okay. Oh well. It could have been worse. We're gonna get there. We will figure it out. Maybe not today, but hopefully tomorrow. Tomorrow. Food. Collect all the stone because we don't really want to. We don't want it to go to waste. And then we can continue our little exploration adventure. Oh, there's still layers. That's great. That's so nice. Spending all this time the other day. Hey! Thank you, T-Bird 1983 for the follow. I appreciate you. Really nice. Oh, that's a nice sunset. Okay. Well, at least we know that the thing is working. I suppose that's sleepy. Let's see if this works. Slash command. Nope. And other commands. Ah. Seriously. Okay. No. Why are you being such a... Honestly, this has been a day. Can today just like reset maybe? That would have been great. That would have been really good. Me sideways with a chainsaw. Okay. Right. Sorry, I'm just having a bit of a day today. Things are going really well. I'm gonna move this, and then I'm back to doing some stuff that needs doing. Why doesn't it even move? I don't know. Okay, let's try. Da-da-da-da-da-dun. But why can't I delete the message? Okay, 1 second. Sorry. Again. Never mind. Ah, got stuff to do. Slacking. Oh, why is the quality so? That's better. Okay. Climb this. Oh, yeah, I need to hop on that. And climb this. Ah. 49. I need to be careful so I don't fall down again. That would suck. Slow everything down even more than it is already slowed down. We don't really want that. It would make everything a little bit difficult. A little bit difficult. That's what I was going to say. Okay. Almost at the end. Almost at the end. Now, if we fall from here, it doesn't matter anymore. Because we need to get down anyway to collect all the stone bricks. Okay. It turns out that it does matter. Here. Well, today is definitely one of those days. We just want to scream in the pillow. But I suppose we had a good run for a couple of weeks without too many silly, uncontrollable things happening. So a week like that, like this week, was overdue. Fairly well organized. The first few weeks. Do it. Okay. Lovely blocks, so we can use them to build something incredible. I might have to pop to the underground part of this world for a few minutes. For a little bit of experience. Other than that, I think we pretty much have all the materials that start building. Ah well, it's only Monday. Plenty of time in the week for things to start going better. I think last I've checked, how is it already sunsetting? Honestly, it feels like the day has just started. Meanwhile, the sun is already setting. Right? Yeah, I think we've got this now. I think we're gonna try to make up for the lost time. Maybe start a little bit earlier tomorrow. So when I manage to figure out why. What is he doing here? Do is up here. Go over this stony part here. Then try to get on top of the dirt walkway. Remove the last two bits of snow. Grab them from here. Huh? Oh, that was really well aimed. Okay. As everyone knows, stake is the best way to chop down scaffolding. If anyone tells you it isn't, they are lying. Well, okey. No, not yet. Back a little. And a few more blocks. Of course, I've chopped the wrong block down because why not? Okay, collect all this lovely dirt, and then let's do some. Like I said, I think on Wednesday. On Wednesday, we will be starting a hardcore world. I've never played hardcore before, so it should be entertaining. And by entertaining, I mean there's a lot of fail potential in the hardcore world. So it will be interesting to see if I can survive longer than 2 hours. Probably not. I suppose it's always something slightly different. Aha! It's working! Lovely. That's good to know. Yeah. Oh no. What a shame. But thank you for trying. I'll join this new chat. I wonder if they just kind of binge people's accounts that haven't been used for some time. By the way, it didn't work out so well for me. What a shame. What a great shame. Okay. So what we're going to do is 24 by 24. Don't want to build over water. Okay. Well, we've got something to work with. If you're hoping there won't be any more digging happening. The flock. Right. But we will try to spice things up. A little. Might go to the Nether to get a little bit of blackstone. Because I would like to use some blackstone for storage. I like blackstone. I think it looks nice. It's one of those blocks that, if used sporadically, it really makes sense. And like I said earlier, I would also like to start working towards getting a netherite gear. But having said all those things, it is probably best to kind of prioritize setting up the storage. My brain's absolutely not working today. It's completely gone. Completely gone. It's not great. Okay, so all that needs removing now is the top part here, and we can start building. So the sooner we crack on with this, the better. Time waits for no man, as the saying says. Suppose this away, and stone can go somewhere else. Clay can go also somewhere else. Hey, yeah, we've got clay here. Perfect. Kelp. Oh, how is it 11 of... How is it 11? What is this? What is this? Okay, a little bit more redstone. Never hurt anyone. Especially as we are... Oh! Wait a minute. Yeah. Ah. Okay. definitely. Okay. Sleep. Get rid of the top part. Start working on the bottom part. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna have a lovely, amazing redstone storage space. Just need to top part here. Honestly, in hindsight, I wish I stopped working on this a little bit earlier. But I was a bit stubborn, which is not new for me, really. Silly decisions have been made. Need to find something to track viewer count. Oh, cool! I've built up all this as well. Yay! Well, at least we're gonna have some chests without having to make any more. This. It's amazing how those leaves over there, where the jungle used to be, they still kind of float around in the air. That's quite a thing, actually. So, we're just gonna do this very quickly. I'm not going to pretend everything is fine and roll with it. Obviously, it could look a lot better, which is what we'll try to achieve. We want to build something impressive and memorable. So we can make some clips, screenshots, and other things with it. But to be able to get in that position, we will need to sort the mess out to begin with. This world is a little bit of it's a little messy, not gonna lie. I think I was a little overly ambitious with the size of this. Slightly underestimated how large it's going to be when built up. Which pretty much put us in this ridiculous situation right now. But once this is all destroyed, we can crack on with the fun stuff. I should probably revise the times in which I stream. When should I stream? What is the best time to stream Minecraft? Really? Does anyone know? I'm not sure. I should probably look this up online as well. I think a lot of people stream in the afternoon. Unfortunately for me, we are not. I have family stuff to deal with in the afternoon. What are you doing now? There we go. bedrock. One block at a time, right? 10,000 blocks. Wow. It's quite an achievement, really, when you think about it. 10,000 blocks. Maybe for now. Now we need to get rid of that little strip here. Might be a good idea to jump down and collect some of those blocks, because I wouldn't want them to disappear. I kind of need to use them. And as easy as stone is to get, it doesn't mean we should be careless about it. Even though the build is going to be a lot smaller than initially thought, it is still pretty large. Now it's still going to be 67 blocks across, I believe. Smaller doesn't mean small. Tangerine Monkey wisdom for the day. Okay, collect that little bit of stone. Maybe stick it in one of the shulkers here. I think one of the shulkers is stone bricks shulker. So perfect. For what we need this one, that one. Boom, boom. We need to stick the stone cutter in here as well. Okay, and at some point we'll probably need to start thinking about setting up a new place to grow the vines, because we haven't got loads of them. And obviously, we still need quite a few for what we want to build. Everything is a bit of a... like, things are better, but at the same time we are still in a little bit of a pickle at the minute. But again, things could have been a lot worse. Imagine building all of this up first and then realizing it's all too large and needs destroying. That would suck so badly. But yes, tomorrow's stream, we are going to go on a little trip. The idea is to try and find a sulfur zone. Does anyone know when the update is happening, or has the patch already been preloaded and it will just be activated tomorrow? Has someone said anything? I don't know. I mean, maybe if someone said something, it would show in the chat. I know nothing. Nobody tells me anything. I'm just here, existing. Dum 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 dum. Da 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 dum dum dum. people watching on YouTube. Yeehaw. Don't even want to think who's watching. Somebody might be watching. Okay. Sorry, Piggy. Okey-dokey. It is a wandering merchant over there, isn't it? Those guys just never give up. He's like the door-to-door salesman that visits at the start of Fallout 4, isn't it? Probably works for Vault Tech. What do we think? Is he a trustworthy person? Or is he criminal? I remember I used to work with a person. No names will be named. But that person thought that basically God's gift to Earth and the most wonderful, amazing, flawless, perfect person to ever exist. Which unfortunately she was a bit of a person, to say the least. But yeah, obviously due to me being Polish, that person, whenever I slightly mispronounced something, it was immediately a case of, oh, that's not how you say it. And they used to say criminal or aminal. It's like, bro, don't be a... Yeah. Obviously, only spoke like one. Just silly, really, and unnecessary. Nobody needs stuff like that in their life. I believe that we should all just get along. Maybe it's crazy, but I don't think always being a-holes towards each other is the way forward. There are better and more fulfilling ways to live your life, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, just get rid of that little extra bit and we are done, and we can start on setting up the actual storage part. It's something to look forward to. And at some point we're gonna need to figure out what we want to do with the wall. I might build up a little bit of the wall on the inside and start planting vines there. So obviously this will allow us to still do some work on the outside part when we get there. But at the same time, oh, what are you messaging us? Ah, cute little doggy. What a little sweetie. Cute little dog. Okay. Well, at least things are moving in the more reasonable direction. We're almost done with this. Jeez. Imagine building up all this only to... Yeah. Now we just need to get rid of the yellow brick road. And then we need to set up the entrance. So anyway, those of you who have been experimenting with hardcore, what are some of the things that I will need to watch out for? Like I said, I've got absolutely no experience with hardcore, and I mean, yes, obviously failing is entertaining. We all know that, right? But obviously I like to get stuff done as well, you know. And also not be one of those people that, you know, claim to play hardcore and fiddle around with cheats or use LAN or stuff like that, you know. Like I said, Tangerine Monkey is all about honesty and transparency, not being a sausage. Disorganized, yes. Chaotic, also yes. But honest, kind. To most people, at least. I'm just gonna quickly do something. 1 second, good people. I apologize. Aww. Anyway, how is everyone today? Are you having a good day? I'm feeling a little bit more packed up now. The first hour has been the first hour has been a little bit difficult. Oh, post. Sorry, my brain is not functioning today. Okay, let's stop effing around. Jesus Christ, why is not swearing so difficult? Especially if you're me. I'm sure it's not that difficult for normal people, but I have a way with words. Unfortunately, it's not pleasant words that I have a way with. That's what I was going to say. I really need to get a better pickaxe. I'll just upgrade this one to efficiency 5. Oh. Okay. Two people that might be watching, in case you can hear what I am saying. Cat pictures will follow in probably about 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 40 minutes. You can expect some cat pictures. One, I don't know where the cat is. No. This needs document. Sorry. Sorry again. Sorry. Oh, it's dark. Yeah. I need to hide for a minute. So I don't get blown up. That would have been not good. Okay. Anyway, I need to try and start saying things instead of just sitting here quietly, because nobody wants to watch a quiet stream, right? Modern demands. Trying to do something live. But I shouldn't be complaining. I'm sure there's harder ways to try to make money than streaming. I'll destroy it when I get here. I need to start freaking building. And still haven't emptied my bag. Yes, today is definitely day of not being super duper organized, as opposed to the days. I'm never organized. Even chaos is afraid of me. This is 6. Let's go from 6 to 60. No, if we go from 660. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, where is this wall? We're at 640. Ah, my brain is still not working. Why? Why is this happening? You'd think at some point my brain is gonna start functioning like it does with any normal person. No. This is Tangerine Monkey, and we don't do brain function. We do brain dysfunction. This would be a great advertising campaign. Leave your brain at the door. Join Tangerine Monkey. We offer exclusive benefits to people who don't use their brains. Tangerine Monkey, where everything is possible, apart from thinking. Yeah, see, the problem is when you are not used to talking a lot, because you're a little bit introverted, then trying to figure out how to talk shite, basically, for extended periods of time can be a little bit tricky. But I need to find something to do with my time. Four, 5, 2 chests, 2 wall. Ah, yes, the joys of destroying something only to have to rebuild it soon after. As I like to call it, today at the office. Yo! Buddy, you will not be having this. I am very sorry. Your behavior is unacceptable. I need to perish. I need to perish, friend. Okay. So yeah, that's really awesome that I've destroyed all this just so I can rebuild it. Right. Here's another representative grounds. Ah, come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? I am playing Minecraft. Making strange noise with my mouth. Also sounds wrong. Okay. Ah, probably not that. Let's stop at here. I'm just gonna build it up. This way. Then we can start building. Gonna start building today. Project. I had enough. I want to have something. Show in this. 11:37. Just empty space. This cannot continue. Oh yeah, we're above water now. Yay! We're gonna destroy the other part when we get there. I can almost guarantee you that now that I'm destroying it, I'm gonna need it in about 5 minutes time. I can sense it already. So pretty much par for the course with this one. Ah, I don't need this part anymore. 5 minutes later. Ah, I do need this part. Wonderful. So pleased I destroyed it. So anyway, we're gonna collect all those lovely shiny blocks. Oh look, it's Dave the Drowned. Hello, Dave. Bye, Dave. I wonder, can I look at see people participating? Community. That's correct. Maybe I'm wrong. Don't know. Chat. Okay. Yeah, hopefully this can start picking up a little bit. But worst come to worst, we're gonna do it. Plop. And yes, you might say, that's not how you say it. You say properly. Which is correct. But my little dude used to say plop. So now it's kind of a thing in our house. You're not wrong. Also. And when I say my little dude, I'm not gonna say anything else. We're gonna need to make some chests for dirt. Okay, so we will go to 0660 and from here this will be the middle. Now we need to measure out 24 blocks from here. I know I said I will be going to get some blackstone, but I think I keep getting distracted with silly things, right? While in the meantime, what is supposed to turn into the storage area continues to be built. So I think it's time to get absolutely no. Okay, never mind. This is going to be the back wall. Because I will not be spending a ridiculous amount of time filling water to get to the underground. No. Won't be doing it. So we're gonna have to move the whole thing back. Good job I remembered, because I nearly need a potato again. And if we just make building the whole thing a lot more difficult than it should be, it's already tricky. It's already a little tricky as it is. So we don't really want to do that. It's still watering, so water can. No, no, don't do that, please. But yeah, today, I hope I'm not even gonna promise anything anymore. I just, whenever I start promising things, it always goes wrong. Business. 660 is good. Oh. me. The never-ending cycle of digging and building and building and digging, and then realizing you've done stuff wrong again. So you end up destroying over and over again. In an ideal world, I would become organized. I don't think that's not happening. So yeah, that's fun. Measure something, measure it again, then still do it wrong. This is the Tangerine Monkey Promise Part 2. We will do stuff wrongly, and then, instead of correcting it, we'll do it wrong again. Tangerine Monkey's professionalism comes to die. That is a bit deep though, isn't it? Let's start from 620. Establish the middle bar. Oh, even better. I've got an idea. So. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. This is fine. Okay. Never mind. I'm overthinking stuff again. Okay. Maybe we get somewhere today. Maybe. Who knows? I certainly don't. In fact, I will not be this. I will be. I'm gonna have to rebuild this again, won't I? Of course I will. Total dipstick. Right, I'm extremely sorry, but I have to disappear for a few minutes. So I'll be back shortly, good people. Sorry about that. Hello again. I have returned. I am very sorry for that short disappearance. Only human, I guess. Oh, somebody was calling. Who was calling? Who was? Who? Who's that? What? What is that even? What is this? Never mind. Ah, I need to look on. Okay, this is just so unhelpful. Never mind. So anyway, this is the back wall. Well, this will be the back wall, right? So the wall's gonna be 3 blocks thick, I believe. So that's going to be removed. Okay. Then after wall, we have 2 blocks that we will need to move around in case the sorter breaks. So that's here, 2 blocks. Then the next 5 blocks after that is the okay. So, did I write it down somewhere? I should have written it down somewhere, really. I'm just making things harder for myself continuously. I think might be able to have some. No. Ay, 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 Just absolute donkey. Okay. 24. There we go. Okay. This is from one side to the other, I believe. Have we got any deep slate anywhere? Deep slate, deep slate, deep slate, deep slate. Ay, ay, ay. We do have a little bit of deep. Oh, that should probably get us going. Polished. What are you doing? What is this? Ay, 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 ay. I mean, yeah, we will need andesite at some point, but not now. Okay. So things were going better, but now normal service has resumed, and we are potatoing again. That's great. That's just such a buzz when things continue to go wrong. This one, oh. What's all can go at the bottom? Make some room for the not pot salt. Stone can go here. Cobblestone can go here. And a little bit of extra dirt can also go here. Then we put copper here. No. Doing this. No. Seriously. Will it ever end? The answer is no, it will not. Okay, deep slate bricks or deep slate tiles. Already perfected tiles, so there we go. Enough of this fidgeting around playing. Yeah. Okay. So. Those will be 3 blocks wide, right? Establish that before. So we need a little bit of also need a couple of furnaces. In the furnaces, we're gonna stick some stone bricks so we can start using a little bit of variety of blocks, because I'm not doing the texturing all in one go because it will drive me crazy. Hey, morning. Why is the thing not flipping? Real talk, this is madness. Yo, Henry, how's it going, my dude? Yeah, basically, I had the chat window docked into OBS, but then it wasn't working, so I've undocked it. And then I couldn't see anything. Yeah, well, since you own cats as well as I do, then I can understand why you can't really sleep. Because there's this fluffy creature being semi-comatose on the chair right now. But because he needs to get his rest. Meanwhile, the silly person that owns him, in this case me, doesn't need to get any rest. So he decided to wake me up at 4:45 this morning because, something was happening in his head. Yeah. I am familiar with this feeling. Human, wake up, human. You cannot sleep. So yeah, oh yeah, I remember what he did today. So today he basically woke up and he started trying to eat the charger cable that's next to the bed. So I woke up, Tamara woke up, then she had to tell him off for eating the charger cable because obviously don't. Oh yeah. Yeah, well he's on a chair next to the table, under the table. But yeah, obviously he's super turbo innocent right now. So yeah, anyway, he woke us up because cables are delicious and he loves them. So we told him not to eat the freaking cables. So obviously he got very upset by being told for being told off, and decided to go downstairs and start meowing. Because obviously that's the logical next step after being told off. So I went downstairs to tell him to stop flipping meowing. And as soon as I got downstairs, he just shot right past me, went back upstairs and went back to sleep. And by that point I was well awake, so I was like, well, thanks mate. I guess I'm just gonna sit on the sofa downstairs and, do something. So yeah, that's pretty much how my morning went this morning. And yesterday morning. And the day before that. And the day before that as well. In his defense, sometimes it is not the cat waking us up, sometimes it's the child that does the same thing. So either way, sleep, sleep is not allowed in this house if you are over the age of 40. No. Oh, maybe, yeah. I don't even remember the last day when I slept longer than 5 o'clock. It just feels like a thing of the past. I think for a while after I got back from hospital last year, I could sleep. But then obviously the cat decided that he's not scared of me anymore, and now I'm his friend, and he celebrates me being his friend by waking me up. Why did I put the ad in there? Yeah. So what I'm trying to do is just add a little variety to the selection of blocks I have. So when I start building the actual thing that I've been building for the past week and a half and have nothing to show. Okay, that's good. I can, you know, add a little bit variety to the blocks. I've been trying to, obviously, since I started streaming, and it's likely that, you know, younger people might be watching the stream because it's Minecraft, right? So I'm trying really hard not to swear as much, and it's not going well. As you can probably expect, because, you know, yeah, it's been a bit of a challenge, to say the least. Today I'm not going to swear. Yeah, like this morning, for example, when I fired up the stream, I think within the first 40 minutes, everything just started crashing. I'm actually pleased that it crashed before I've noticed that it's crashing. Things have been said. Young, innocent children should never hear. I don't know. Yeah, they're not swearing things going on. Especially now that I know that you're in chat. I'm like, yes, Henry's here. I've got somebody to talk to. That's a very dangerous thought to have. In my case. But it's good to have someone to talk to, because I think due to these times when I stream, thank you, Dad. No, I'm not blaming you. I know it's my fault. It's the amount of times I get told off every single day by Tamara because I say shit that I shouldn't be saying, just like now, for example. Yeah, that happens a lot. Okay, so the chests go here. Okay. See, the thing is, I've measured this all out in creative the other day. But obviously, instead of taking a screenshot or writing it down, so I don't have to try and figure it out again when I start streaming. I didn't do any of those things because I'm a moron. So I'm in a bit of a pickle right now, trying to figure it out. What if? I think there's another block behind, actually. Yes. Oh no, the red is that. No. Oh. Why does my brain not work again? Not that it ever flipping works. But yeah, I've been trying to say flipping a lot instead of the other things that I say. Also with not the most fantastic results. This. Those don't matter because that's where the chests are. Nobody can see under the chests anyway. Maybe few. Oh, those. Oh, for. Oh. Like you mean echo kinda thing. You know, it could be because obviously the stream capture thing captures the signal as it comes out, and I haven't turned the volume down. Is it working better now? F-U-C-K. Did. Also, another one of those reasons. Yeah, I think this could be because I had the sound on the. I think the microphone is capturing the sound of the TV. Oh, you mean like that? Let me have a quick little investigation. Yeah, that does. Okay, let me figure this out. 1 second. Boom. Let me have a quick look see. Delay. Oh, zombies. Yeah, I forgot about that. Because it's night, isn't it? Just 1 second. I think I know how to fix it. Possibly, maybe. Maybe, possibly. Who knows? I'm gonna close the door because otherwise I'll get invaded. It happened before. See? This crafty little bugger was trying to get in. See? Standing behind the door like a sausage. Why are you doing this? No. Ah. No. Why are you doing this to me? Again. Yeah, they do, but I'm on normal difficulty. I think they break the wooden doors down on hard and hardcore. Okay, so you said was it about 0.4 of a second? So if I do this, no, that's not what I want to do. Okay, let's see now. Does it still delay? Ah, thank you so much, young man. That really helped. It's, you know, what really helped was that you kind of said, oh, it's about 0.4 of a second. So I could kind of set it up pretty accurately. Handy. Very handy indeed. Okay, so get back to trying to measure this nonsense out a little bit. Oh yeah, don't need this for now. Cracked brick here. In a minute. One, two, three. No. No. Why do I always rush with stuff? Have I not got any? No. Flipping sausage. Three blocks. And then on the third, it starts turning. Okay. I think I figured this out. Great. I mean, you know, the thing is, I am streaming from a public toilet, so that could be the reason why it sounds like that. Not many people know that. Yeah, I'll probably need to figure something out. Or maybe stream from a different room. I think if I am in a position to get a better PC at some point, then I should be able to move to the room upstairs and just set up there instead of being in the living room, which obviously is large and echoey. I could try to look this up as well. You know what? I'm gonna look it up after I'm done streaming today, because I kind of need to crack on with stuff. 22, 24. Hey, I got it right. No. Yeah, cool. You know, um, I appreciate the feedback, to be honest, because I think one of the issues I have is that some of the people that watch the stream might not be from around here, so to speak. And obviously, due to the time difference, I try to kind of, talk like, oh yeah, what's your least favorite mob in Minecraft? Or what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And there's just no response whatsoever. That's always great and helpful. Yeah, it's like, it's a little bit frustrating at times, obviously. I mean, what doesn't help either is that so far in the world, I haven't really built anything that, I can show off. I mean, when I was streaming just on YouTube, I did manage to get over, I think I'm like 54 subscribers now, which obviously isn't a great number in the grand scheme of things. But seeing that this is, I think, the 5th week when I really kind of started pushing the envelope with streaming and, actually making an effort trying to make things interesting. I think that's not completely terrible. And at least some of those people that have subscribed seem genuinely interested in what I'm doing, which also helps. But because I was streaming directly from PlayStation, it's pretty much every day there were some sort of issues with the sound, and the way everything was connected was, it was pretty much running on keeping my fingers crossed and hoping for the best. Yeah, I mean, I count it as starting out because I think the first attempt at streaming was just misguided in so many ways. I mean, first of all, I didn't really know where I was health-wise, because that was before I got diagnosed and everything. And obviously the amount of weed I was consuming at the time was also not really what you would call sustainable. And it was, I don't know, I think even saying it was stupid would be an understatement. The first attempt was genuinely, I'd say it had less than zero chance of succeeding. Don't tell me you started smoking weed. Nice. You lucky git. Yeah, that's handy. But meanwhile, I stopped completely. I had a little bit for the New Year's Eve, but since then, nothing. And to be honest, I don't really feel like, jumping back anytime soon. It was, especially after the New Year's Eve episode, because I don't know if it was a combination of the medication I was on at the time, because it wasn't any stronger than the stuff I was normally using, but honestly it just kept sending me to sleep. It was awful. I mean, I had a fun time for about 10 minutes, and then yeah, it can pretty bad, yeah. So I'm glad it's not happening. And also, on top of being bad, it's freaking expensive. And obviously, since Tamara's not, super big fan of it to begin with. So obviously she was getting a little bit frustrated with me continuing to, spend vast amounts of our money on it. What? It's nuts. I mean, it's still, yeah, but also the quality you get through prescription is kind of guaranteed, isn't it? I mean, I'm aware that there are some places here which are running like a scheme where I think some of the major cities, they run a scheme where you can get really good stuff cheaper because it's more controlled than it normally is. But obviously, because we live in a arse end of nowhere, pretty much, we are not subject to this. And like I said, the powers that be are not really keen on me spending crazy amount of money on that stuff anymore. So, but like you said, it's probably for the best that I don't mess around with it anymore. I've got enough chronic diseases as it is without inviting any more possibly worse ones to join the fray. I'm good. I don't need to be any more sick than I already am. It's not going great. I was kind of, yeah, I pretty much stopped smoking tobacco when I moved here. Well, when Tamara and I started being a thing and I moved up north, pretty much completely stopped smoking tobacco. I think that, the whole Tamara thing is in the long term, I think it's been quite beneficial for me in many ways. I stopped doing a lot of stupid stuff since I moved here. Well, since we started dating and obviously got married and everything else. Because I think if I didn't, I'd easily end up as bad as Sam or worse. let's be honest, that lad is an absolute imbecile and how he conducts his life. I don't even know if you remember him. Probably don't, because he was hardly online by the time we met, and then every time he was online, it was just never-ending drama. Absolute plonker. Oh, Sam. But I honestly, I don't think, I think he only played for a while we were in Cataclysm. Yeah, I don't think I don't think you even met him. Because by that time, he was pretty much in full-on moron mode. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, actually, I don't think you've ever met him. And I don't think you're missing out. In fact, I know for a fact you're not missing out, because he was just... that he was a person. And that's being very unkind to people. I don't. Oh no, I do. Yeah, I mean, I think for every nice person I met throughout, there's at least 2 or 3 people that are not so nice. But again, back in the day, I was also a bit of a donkey, so I think it all balances itself out pretty well. I'm glad I'm pretty pleased I'm not that person anymore, because it got to a point where it hasn't really been a vibe anymore. It's just been like, come on, just stop being not even a person, stop being this entity, you know. Complete dipshit, basically. What's this? No, I need to get some more wood. Oh well, you don't need to be like that, you know. You don't need to remind me. Even, to be honest, hey man, how's it going? No thanks. I mean, don't get me wrong, I appreciate the offer, but I kind of want to do a bit of a solo thing. So feel free to ask me again in a few weeks' time. I might change my mind. 1 second. Un momento, please. Right. What was I doing? Sorry for the silence. Yeah, thanks, pal. And you. I appreciate the sarcasm. little bit of sarcasm every day just makes life so much better. What was it? Oh, okay, cool. I'm just used to people being sarcastic. Yes, hope you have a... Yeah, okay, man. Cool. I appreciate it, thank you, and have a nice day. Like I said, hit me up again in a few weeks' time. I might change my mind. Well, I kind of have this idea of building a world that's gonna be about 2,500 blocks by 2,500 blocks and just doing it in survival and on my own. So that kind of limits the possibilities of joining other people's worlds. You know what I mean? And yes, I'm aware it's going to take me ridiculous amount of time. Okay. Yeah, I mean, look, first of all, I'm kinda new to streaming. And also, I don't want to be a complete, you know, a-hole to people, right? I mean, like I said, I appreciate the offer. And I know it's difficult to get people to join your world. And I'm not saying that I'm not being dismissive over your world. It's just, I kind of have a little bit of a different vision for what I want to do. That's how it is, I'm afraid. I mean, the refreshing part of it is that at least you're not asking, oh, for flip's sake, man, another creep. Why do I always get blown up by fucking creepers? I mean, creepers. I need to spawn from this area a little bit better. Okay, mate. Take it easy. I really need to log this off and light it up. Done. Oh, that's interesting. You know, Henry, how you said what you said, and on the streamer bot thing, it didn't censor it, but on my phone it did. That's great. Also, there was a... Yeah, well, yeah. But what I need to do is I need to figure out the size of this and put a wall around and lock it off. So because obviously I kept getting nuked by creepers and other stuff because it's not spawn proofed. So I'm just making my life diff 2, 3, 4, and 5, 2 for walkies, 3 for that. So that's what the next is going to be. What really doesn't help either is that I'm just gonna need to build a little bit of something. And then I can start worrying about stuff like texturing and whatnot after. Ay, ay, ay. Is it? 1 second, if you don't mind. I'm just gonna do this. Audio. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I don't really want to mess around with settings and stuff while, you know. That's pretty strange because it doesn't really show in settings as much louder. But again, it is nice to have someone that actually gives a little bit of feedback, because it's really difficult to do all this stuff on your own, you know. I'm gonna need... Where did I put all the freaking torches I had? Yeah, I'm gonna have to... Put a little bit of... Yeah, I appreciate your help, man. It really, really helps. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So behind the second chest, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks behind the second chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom. I think if I build up a little wall around and then spawn proof it a little bit, then I can start fiddling around with the look of the wall when I get to it. But hopefully I won't have to worry about stuff spawning inside of the wall if there's enough torches and stuff around. Yeah, see, the thing is, my problem is that I always used to play Minecraft in peaceful because I was just, I was just faffing around, more focused on the building side, but at the same time, yeah, but slabs mean looking for more stone, and that takes time, doesn't it? But I was going to say something, but once again, my brain just decides to go blank completely. think the weekly amount of spam in the mail just arrived. And it's not the nice kind of spam like you can make a nice meal out of. No, that's not the right kind of bricks. Six. No, one more. Four. But yeah, it's basically because I always played in creative. I developed so many bad habits. Not in creative, in peaceful. I developed so many bad habits. Just, awareness of enemies is non-existent. So I always forget about stuff like creepers and all the other lovely creatures that can spawn and make my life a little bit more difficult. And I've really got on in myself. What am I? Stupid is stupid does, as they say. Yeah. Also, for example, remembering to speak. That's another one of my issues. I just kind of zone out, trying to focus on what I want to do. And then 5 minutes later, I realize I've been quiet the whole time. Oh, okay, I'm supposed to be talking. I forgot. Also, I don't want to be breaking stuff under the flipping wall. I'm just gonna put some of this stuff away because this is ridiculous. So yeah, it's a bit of a steep learning curve, really. But I enjoy it. That's the main thing, I think. It also gives me something to do, and I've been having a bit of a time recently where I didn't really feel like I was contributing enough at home, even though it's not exactly true. I just contribute in different ways. But obviously, because I'm kind of used to, having a full-time job and stuff like that, it just felt a bit weird not having one. And obviously with, my brain being a mess most of the time on a good day. Oh, hey mate. Akila, how you doing, mate? I didn't mean to say it like that. I'm not taking it. Yes, how you doing, mate? Like you suggested last week, tomorrow we're gonna go looking for the sulfur zones. So today is a bit more of a building stream again, and tomorrow is exploration and looking for sulfur stream. Yeah, it sucks, man. Anyway, is your back getting any better, or is it still being potato? Yeah, it's super frustrating when things don't really go the way you're used to. I think what makes it worse for me is that um, obviously because little dude has his stuff going on, and one of us has to be a stay-at-home parent, then, and obviously it made logical choice for me to be the stay-at-home parent instead of Tamara. What am I looking for? I am looking for torches. It's not until tomorrow, the update, Aquila, I believe. So no, I didn't yet. I didn't even get a prompt from PlayStation to update the game, so... As soon as it drops tomorrow, I will be on my way to one of the sulfur zones. For show. Oh. I can stick this here. It really is just, I don't need that. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, Henry, how's your, is your back getting better? But I'm guessing since you got the medical stuff, it probably isn't. Just a stupid question. And Aquila, in case you're wondering, I've got a mate watching on Twitch. So I kind of try to divide my replies between you and him at the minute. Put this here. I need some sticks. And I need some coal. Let's start lighting this potato up a little bit. So I can hopefully not worry about all the creatures of the night spawning where I'm trying to build. Okay, mate, take care. And as always, good luck with your homework. Okay. I really need to stop with my silly habits. Just make everything harder for no reason. No benefit, really. Okay. Torches. Wow, that was some... That was some slideshow for a second. I don't get it. I really don't. Just most of the time it works fine, and then every now and then you get those few moments where it's just chaos. I don't really want to drop. Maybe I should switch back to luminous dreams. It makes stuff look nicer as well. Yeah, because I've got this mod called Actions and Stuff, and that kind of makes everything look nicer, but also at the same time, it seems to really mess with performance. So. And obviously, there's other stuff I can use to make it look nicer. So I think I might. But I switched from actions and stuff for a while before, and it wasn't. It was a bit meh. Well, no. Okay, I think once we light this up, it should kind of reduce the issues at least. Hopefully this is gonna get rid of the annoying creatures for a while. Yeah, I remember you used to work pretty hardcore, man. Because I remember thinking, oh, I'm doing quite a few hours, and then you tell me how many hours you do, and I was like, oh, mate is even more unhinged than I am. And I was freaking unhinged at the time. So. Since moving here, it's been difficult. And obviously there's the fact that, you know, my dodge is me. Probably gotten a little bit better, but it's still not something I'd call fluent on a good day. And on a bad day, I just sound like a troglodyte. Which, admittedly, isn't that different to how I normally sound, but, you know. You know how it is. So, yeah. How many people are watching? What? Da, da, da. Oh yeah. What? What was that? Ah. Oh, that's not really working. Oh, how did your dungeon go? And was it in the Burning Crusade dungeon or? clever plan isn't working so clever. Of course it did. You absolute peanut. Why are you doing this to me? Oh my. Are you being for real? Is it with today? No.